It's your boy A back with another YouTube video. You feel me? We got a little Poppa, the Death of Lil Poppa. You feel me? Travel Lil Ross. Uh, give us more details about what's going on. You know, I just know I got off work. I got off work and my girl like, you know who Lil Poppa is? You feel me? I was like, yeah, I know who that is. You feel me? Next thing you know, she talking about he died, he killed himself. Ooh. I said, well, shit, somebody probably killed his ass. Like, I think it's probably back though, but then everybody saying he really did kill himself, so I don't know. You feel me? We finna see what's going on. They dropping more details. Uh, they got more into detail about certain shit that I really ain't get to. So what I'm gonna do is tomorrow or after tomorrow, after I get off work tomorrow, you feel me? Come make probably get into detail, like get into the details and shit like that.
One of the most prominent rappers.
Trap Lil Ross probably gonna go over that shit, so I probably don't even got to. So we finna get into this shit.
That was kind of coming up in this new generation of Jacksonville rappers. Unfortunately, lost his life. I'm talking about Lil Poppa, and basically Lil Poppa, like, he was involved in some of the stuff that was going on in the Jacksonville street rap scene. You know, I touched on some of his involvement in the Julio Fulio Young and Ace beef in the long video I did on the deadly war in Jacksonville. And it's unfortunate now that after surviving a whole lot of really tough stuff, he unfortunately lost his life. And it does seem like he may well have not gone out actually as the result of the gang war or the ops, but actually his struggles with mental health and making a decision to kind of end things of his own accord, if I can put it politely. But I first wanted to show you the news reporting of his death on First Coast News from Jacksonville. They kind of broke the news and gave a little bit of backstory on his life and what was actually leading up to his tragic passing.
Music fans across the U.S. are mourning the loss of a Jacksonville rapper. That's our top story tonight. Thank you for staying up with us. I'm Anthony Austin.
I'm Heather Crawford. Lil Poppa, born Janarius Wheeler, has died at the age of 25. The medical examiner's office in Fulton County, Georgia, confirming his death to us. The Jacksonville native built a loyal fan base. Christina Burgess has been speaking with those who grew up with him. And Christina, they tell you that his legacy will live on.
Heather and Anthony, Lil Poppa was more than just a rapper. He was a hometown dream turned reality. At just 25 years old, he built a powerful voice for himself in the music industry. Now his friends, family, and fans try to process his sudden loss.
Bruh, I ain't gonna lie, bruh. He been talking about killing himself ever since goddamn Evergreen. You feel me? Ever since he made Evergreen, and you feel me? You're like when he lost his brothers and shit. They were goddamn coming out the store and shit. But you feel me? So be a lot of shit. And then folks probably ain't check up on the dude that he needs some help. Ain't nobody want to help him, bro. Ain't no everybody be saying something wrong with niggas and shit. They don't want to help. That's everybody's problem. Niggas don't want to help, motherfuckers. You feel me? Niggas don't want to help out.
Those who grew up beside him say that he was bigger than just music.
He was just a great guy. Outside of the music and the artistry, man, he was a good human. And I'll never forget him.
Jacksonville native and music producer Scotty OTH says he grew up with rapper Lil Poppa, and the two shared big dreams.
I was making beats, then he was making music, and 2019, 18, we ended up making, our first track together. Outside is deeper than music. That was family to me. We called each other cousins.
Scotty says his grind was unmatched.
Very hard worker. I ain't never seen nobody outwork Poppa. Poppa was the last man standing in the studio. Forever Young was Poppa's favorite song that we did together.
In 2022, Lil Poppa signed with Yo Gotti's collective music group, a defining moment in his career. He released several fan favorites, including Love and War, Mind Over Matter, and Happy Tears, along with projects like Almost Normal Again. Just this past Friday, he released a new single titled Out of Town Bay. Since the news of his passing broke, Lil Poppa has been trending on X. He had nearly 1 million followers on Instagram and more than 600,000 listeners on Spotify.
I feel empty. But I love him. I love him to death. I always will. And I'm just trying to compartmentalize everything.
Photographer and creator Terrence Tyson says he met Lil Poppa at the very beginning of his career.
I know how, myself and a lot of other people, how hard we went for him to get where he needed to be. It was a shock. It was a big loss.
Tyson says the rapper pushed through trials and tribulations to create opportunities for himself and others.
When he made it, it felt like everyone made it.
Now, as Jacksonville and fans across the country mourn this loss, those closest to him say his heart and music will keep his legacy alive.
He's gonna live on. His legacy is gonna continue.
He was a star.
And Lil Poppa was scheduled to perform at his birthday. A bash on March 21st at the Fillmore Center in New Orleans. No details surrounding his death have been released.
So it's so sad that he didn't get to make it to perform on his birthday, but his involvement in the street politics of Jacksonville was pretty well documented. Now, he had deep established roots in the city's rap scene, specifically the Click 1200. But basically, he had actually made songs with Julio Fulio, one of the biggest kind of, ops of that crew, prior to their beef. And his name would actually even be brought up in the Julio Fulio trial. And he'd even got into a giant brawl with Fulio in the mall. So let's hear what Fulio kind of had to say about Lil Poppa from the days before their beef, when they were actually doing songs and cool with each other.
Check out how this app helped me buy whatever I want in my favorite game. Unlimited money makes it so you can get what you want from the game.
Another shocking thing you mentioned in the record was Lil Poppa, another Jacksonville artist who releases quality music.
Yeah,
he seems to stay to himself. He's not all over the blogs and doing all this. And you mentioned him. What's the history with you and him? How does that correlate?
Shit, we got songs too. We got songs out on YouTube and shit. But shit, we just got in the we fought. I beat his ass type shit. I had beat his ass and shit in the mall and shit. Me and my little cousin Coach had beat his ass in the mall and shit. And that just was that. That shit on, you know what I'm saying? That just was that.
How do you go from making songs with somebody to fighting? Like, where does that energy? How does that energy even come about? Like, what happened?
This what it be, Sean. When I make a song, I say people's name, right? I'm direct with it. Y'all don't hear the 1,000 sneak this is a nigga say to me, antagonize me and shit. You get what I'm saying? So when I see you, I'ma address it type shit. Y'all probably ain't hear the million sneak this because y'all don't know what's going on in Jacksonville, but we heard the shit. So when we see you, what it be about, you know what I'm saying? Nah, nigga on your ass. Nah, nigga beating your ass. Nah, that's what it is. You know what I'm saying?
So this is the incident he's referring to. Now, I'm not going to play this to you. I don't want to get in any trouble, but it's basically a big fight. It looks like they're in Foot Locker or something, right? And they basically have a big brawl. They're rolling around on the floor. This is in 2018, okay? Fulio and Lil Poppa fighting them all. I can't play you this because I'll get in trouble. But there's a famous Fulio lyric where he said, "Poppa, you've been a bitch. We beat your ass and made you a victim. Caught a rapper at the mall, beat him real quick. Whoever in the red got beat." All right? They're saying that like Jack in the Black. So, man, it was a nice little 2v1. You're making it seem like they all just jumped Poppa. And so they did jump him, all right? They did dump him. They're saying Fulio Spartan kicked him. Right, J-Dot was popping the F out Poppa. All right, so this was pretty serious. Now, interestingly enough, okay, it would actually turn out that this incident itself would put an even bigger target on Julio Fulio's back. And apparently CP3, also from the 1200 set, would later suggest that this specific fight was actually a big catalyst for serious violence that followed. And this was a lyric where he kind of referenced that, where basically CP3 admitting that if Fulio didn't fight Poppa, he wouldn't have killed Trey D.
We gon' slide if you wouldn't have fought my brother, your home would still be alive, but he dead. I got
So he's saying, if you hadn't fought my brother, you're admitting that if Fulio didn't fight Poppa, he wouldn't have killed Trey D.
Nigga, what?
So he's saying, if you hadn't fought my brother, your homie would still be alive, but he dead. That's why they killed Trey D. All right. This goes to my point. Only certain members were even beefing. All right. Basically, so they were given cut circle hell after Trey D died. So look, if you follow the Jacksonville gang wars, you'll know that these feuds get so personal. So many people have been killed on both sides. Now, when Fulio eventually lost his life, allegedly at the result of 1,200 members that had been stalking him and trying to kill him for years at this point, Lil Poppa's name even got brought up during that trial too. So this is an incident, right, where his name was brought up, and they're saying this was the time when Alicia Andrews, who I believe she went down for manslaughter. I think she might be getting a retrial or something at the moment. They're saying she kept it 100 and she didn't snitch on Lil Poppa when he was brought up.
Yes, ma'am. And you're talking about how the people in 1200 dished they side, correct? And then you're also talking about Poppa. That's Lil Poppa, right?
Yes.
And who's Lil Poppa?
He's a rapper.
And you know that he also has a gang affiliation. Is that correct?
I mean, he doesn't claim it, so I don't know.
Okay. You know your boyfriend Isaiah Chance is in a gang. Isn't that true?
I don't know that.
That's something.
So she's basically denying that he was involved, right? She's trying to keep it solid. People say, I never really listened to his music. I first heard about him during the Alicia Andrew trial when the prosecutor tried to get Alicia to give up Lil Poppa and snitch on him. Peep how Alicia shut that down with the quickness on some G stuff. People saying, Cuz obsessed with Alicia Andrews. People saying, I'm really just paying homage to Lil Poppa. That clip up top really shows how loyal she was to her people. She can't say the name for the rest in this Jacksonville war. While you guys are arguing about who's a rat and who ain't, Alicia actually kept it loyal to her set. She didn't snitch and shill for her gang. Plus, she had a crucial role in taking out Jacksonville's main op. I've simply got to expect that. They're saying the female prosecutor asked who's Lil Poppa. She probably thought Alicia would say gang member. Lol. Alicia hit her with the he a rapper. She cut different. Salute.
And that nigga Trap Lil Ross be like, lol, nigga, it's LOL, nigga. Fucking LOL, nigga. Laugh out loud, nigga. It's LOL.
Peace
Crazy.
to Lil Poppa. Okay, they're saying baby definitely quick on her feet. I like that, right? They're saying she kept it solid. Now, unconfirmed street rumors would actually suggest that Lil Poppa might have actually been financially hit to the hit on Foolio himself. People saying, do people know that Lil Poppa also paid for Foolio? And people are saying, I don't listen to bro. All I seen was he had a song on his new album called 4 a.m. in Tampa. I'm like, here we go. People saying, I didn't even know Poppa to diss like that, but I said I don't listen to him. He's always dissing in songs, and after he got beaten up at the mall by Foolio, no doubt he would be dissing him after he died. People are asking, what's the down payment? They're saying it was him and J Dot that paid for the hit. All right. Saying, I'll diss him too if he whipped my ass. All right. Saying he really the general in 1200, but J Dot got you fooled. Now, the official cause of Lil Poppa's death is at least unconfirmed as far as official channels go, but it has been reported that it might have been a tragic overdose or even taking his own way out. As fans have kind of been reacting to the news and trying to get to the bottom of it.
Yeah, that's what I heard. I heard he was in the car. He called his manager. You feel me? He did what he did, and he wrecked the car. You feel me? So, but he was on the phone with the manager the whole time.
People saying it can't be true. Well, the F, I hope it's not. About self-deletion in so many songs for years. And that's Scotty. People are saying if you listen to him, you already know where his mental health was at. I just hoped he wouldn't go out as early as he did. And he apparently talked about self-deletion in so many songs.
That's so true. This right here. On my life.
Where his mental health was at. I just hoped he wouldn't go out as early as he did. And he apparently talked about self-deletion in so many songs for years. And that's Scotty. Very, very sad. One of his producers. He's gone for real. People saying it's self-deletion in the comments, but if it's true, it's crazy because I remember years ago he posted that he was dying soon. No one took him serious. For real. Rest up, Lil Poppa. Jacksonville legend. It's crazy. And this is apparently his folks and his family confirming that he passed away. My heart is MF broken. Damn, Lil cuz. You effed us up with this. People saying, no way. This is how I find out if it's real. They're saying, bro came straight here. I needed real confirmation. People saying he might have popped a fake pill. People saying it's honestly more believable. I saw someone else say it was an overdose as well. And I heard he was having trouble with his liver, took some cough syrup and some perks at the same time, and overdose. That's just word on the street. Don't come at me if it's false. It's just very, very unfortunate that this is how he went out. People say I'm not from Florida or anywhere close, but I got to give bro his flowers. I started listening to him during all the...
And it's over, I'm going to find my...
different level of depressed. It's sad. The artist Lil Poppa speaking on completing his final project and finding peace before death. The Jacksonville, Florida rapper seemingly cried out for help in a cryptic statement. Said, I got one more project and it's over. I'm going to find my peace. So let's see what he says.
Say don't. You'll be proud of me, OG. Woke up, read me a Bible verse, got some breakfast in my system, talked to God about it. You know what I'm saying? And he laid it on me. I got one more album, EP, mixtape, whichever one it's going to be, I got one more. And it's over, I'm going to find my peace.
So he was ready to go by the sounds of it, right? Yeah. But that doesn't make it any easier. And there's been condolences and reactions all over the hip hop sphere. This is in the NBA YoungBoy subreddit, and YoungBoy's kind of adopted brother, sort of manager, close figure in his life, sort of a big bro to him. OG33 had a message for Lil Poppa, posted a picture of them together. Said, "Man, you don't understand how you just made a thug cry. I wished you would have called me. May God bless your family forever." And people in the comments saying, "Quando Rondo finna be devastated. They were hella close. Same with No Cap." And saying he's got a son too. It's so sad. And then No Quando is going to be hurt about this. I said, I can't believe him out of all of the guys. Rest in peace to one of my favorites. And now everybody's going to be a Poppa fan.
Hey, when I found that shit out, bro, I was like, damn, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck? I couldn't even believe that shit at first. At first, I couldn't believe that shit till I started seeing that shit on Facebook. Everybody talking about it and shit. I said, damn, he really gone. Shit crazy. I want to listen to Evergreen on their ass. Oh, bro, listen to Mrs. Barber's son. Oh, bro, yeah. He said, I know God got a plan for me because I'm his barber grandson. Watch what you saying to him because he'll fall around and flash on all you niggas.
This is crazy. Shake my head. Imagine how the internet would crash if YoungBoy passed. I definitely don't want to wake up to read the news of YoungBoy passing anytime soon. Man, that's my favorite rapper right now. This is Queso from No Hospital Gang. Obviously, this is a guy that, recently went out in a very, very uncomfortable trial where his own father snitched on him. Queso posted, "Damn, little bro, you hurt my feelings." Obviously, he was connected. The No Hospital Gang was connected to the 1200 block and all that kind of thing under Ace's Top Killers. The gang that basically is led by Young and Ace, allegedly, where all of these gangs kind of fit in underneath. The people say, I'm not going to lie, gang, being here to see Prime Jacksonville was some great to see early 2020 to 2023. People are like, I don't mean to make this seem less serious, but now I understand the end of an era thing they were saying when Foolio passed. This shit literally came to a closing like the finale of a TV or show or something. Queso doing life, Foolio and Poppa gone, Ace married with kids. This is actually crazy to see. I hope everybody stays out the way and appreciates life as much as possible. So now the new dude's coming out of high school, going to make the new wave. The cycle continues. RIP to the fallen. And so how is Queso having a phone in jail? And they're saying they post it to his account. But I'm hearing people in jail be getting the phones. But anyway,
Yeah,
there's also Funny Mike and Back in Jail, Lil Migo posted Lil Poppa. It's a damn 5. It's another post saying my first big stream and my favorite rapper is tragic. There's another one saying, damn, brother, Lil Poppa, I'm sorry you wasn't happy. Life get hard, but not this hard. Appreciate you for everything you ever did. Always told you was one of them ones for sure. Glad we got to talk days ago. Rest easy, King. Who sent him and Back in Jail with real friends. They were together a lot. So rest in peace, Lil Poppa, man. And I do actually really, that comment really hit me, man. It is really like the season finale of Jacksonville Drill. I don't mean to make light of the situation with that, but you know.
All right, I'm finna give y'all some details.
Do a favor before you watch this video. Please, please, please go subscribe.
I won't give up.
Lil Poppa, born Janarius Wheeler.
What if you can create your own website by saying, this is what I want? With Wix, you can.
Lil Poppa, born
It's a good human. And
in the head, his death has been ruled. Released a statement in the wake of Lil Poppa's passing, calling him a beloved family member and promising to uphold his legacy with honor and respect. Let's click on this real quick. What does it say? We are stunned and devastated by the loss of our beloved family member, Janarius Lil Poppa Wheeler. Poppa was more than just a talented artist. He was the label. The single tells TMZ rapper real name Janarius Michael Wheeler died after being shot in the head. His death has been ruled a S. Lil Poppa's cause of death comes out just a day after authorities pronounced him dead. Lil Poppa was a popular Jacksonville, Florida-based rapper and part of Yo Gotti's collective music group. He released an album last year and dropped the single Out of Town Bay just last week. Fans paid tribute to the late rapper in the comment section of his most recent Instagram post, and his old collaborator, Caroline Diaz, wrote on X, "My little brother is gone. Pop, I love you so much. I am so broken. One of the first artists I had at any older, text 988 or chat 988lifeline.org. Or even the only person to ever call me Ghibli.
You'll be proud of me, OG. Woke up, read me a Bible verse, got some breakfast in the Sissy Peas.
Of humor that could bring joy to any room. The only person to ever call me Ghibli, LOL. You'd make beats on your desk 24/7 and say, I'm going to be famous one day, watch. And no one ever doubted it, 100. The whole city wanted to see you win. You were loved so much, not just for your talent or your fame, but for who you were. Your impact and legacy will forever live on.
T.I.P. Poppa, nigga, Thug in Peace, nigga. And Poppa. Talented ass nigga, boy. T.I.P. Poppa, nigga, Duval legend, nigga. The Duval legend, nigga. Legend across the world. YNs, the niggas fuck with Poppa. My daughter, them niggas fuck with Poppa. T.I.P. Poppa, nigga.
He heard me because I really cared about Lil Poppa. Most of us in Jacksonville knew him since he was a kid, and we all wanted him to win, and he was. Because once the drill music died done, I don't know, I think he meant to say died down, but died done, he was the only one left standing. And he deserved it because he was really who all these other YN rappers wanted to be in Jacksonville. Even his enemies was his fans first. We talked a couple weeks ago, he said, I know I'm supposed to be pulled up to Camp Duval, but I've been busy, but I'm definitely pulling up soon. And I ain't said, no rush it. I ain't going nowhere. Now, I wish I would have forced it. But even with all of those friends, with all of them, he was still crying out in front of everybody. Let's take a listen to some of the music that he was putting out that were clearly indicators that he might have been up to something. Up to this, well, he admitted he tried the shit before.
25, nigga died at 24, and it made me nervous. I just turned
the same age a couple days ago.
Was full of grief, I'm still breathing. Tried to take my own life some nights, woke up and still breathing.
Everything you asking God for in them prayers, once you start seeing them, don't stop. Oh, you gonna stop now? Cause oh yeah, God just sent me that blessing that I've been asking for. I'm good, and I know. Keep praying, cause the same way you prayed for it, and He gave it to you. Excuse me, He can take it away from you.
With your gun in your hand, what if I play Russian roulette with a Glock, a full clip, and I put one in the head.
If you are in America, which all three of these things happen. Well, not all three, pardon me. 2 out of 3 of these things happen. you've had a family member or a close personal friend of the family die of cancer. You've had them taken out to gun violence, or you've had them taking themselves out. See, things is closer in, or so this is this and this is that. Oh, you have an abundance of this, so you can't feel this and you can't feel that. And when we time and stay disciplined over a certain time frame will literally make your day go by.
But nah, that's the end of the video though. I'm gonna catch y'all tomorrow. Shit, I ain't gonna lie, I gotta go to work in the morning. Shit, about 9 o'clock. Catch y'all ass in the morning tomorrow or something. Nigga gone, gang. Y'all be smooth, bro. Y'all have a good day today. Have a blessed day. Stay blessed up. You feel me? Goddamn, I'm gonna catch y'all, man. Like, comment, subscribe.